Those guys up there just told me that they watched my channel, or one of them did, which is awesome, and well, he gets to watch his cars doing burnouts. Hey everyone, how are we doing? My name is Tim Pongaraz and this is Focus on Detailing. What I have with me today is a car that's making a bloody lot of noise, and not the good kind either. That annoying noise isn't actually coming from the engine, touch wood, and it's not coming from the exhaust. It's not like it's fallen off or anything, although that has happened before. It's coming from this area here. And although they are directional tyres, you might not be able to see, it's not them that's making the excessive noise. They are prone to being a little more noisy, but it's actually the wheel bearing. I'm creating this video to what I hope will be a little bit interesting in terms of the before and after effect, with the excessive noise to what I hope will be slightly better once it's got the replaced wheel bearing, if not two needing to be changed. But I'm no professional mechanic, which means that I'm not here to change the wheel bearing and show you how to do it. If that's why you're here, then I'm sorry to disappoint. What I'll do though, if you are interested in watching a wheel bearing being changed, or if you're just interested in learning, then I'll link in a few videos where people are changing them. One in particular, I'm sure he's done one before, is Chris Fix, and the links will be down below. This car is from 2007 and it hasn't run into many issues, thankfully, but now that I've said that, I've probably jinxed it. It's got over 161,000 kilometers, and these sort of things such as wheel bearings are sort of to be expected, I suppose. So I'm more than happy to, when it's come around, to change them. It's not like I'm grumpy that I've got to spend money for it to get changed. It's done very well, and I'm pretty thankful that it's pretty strong. These Fords seem to just go and go. It's kind of sad though. I'm filming my car getting older and the issues that it's running into. Meanwhile, there's car channels out there that are fitting new turbos, superchargers, body kits, anything like that to their car. Meanwhile, I've got to replace stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to make fun out of just an average situation. People run into these sort of mechanical issues all the time. It's nothing too dramatic, it's just a wheel bearing. I don't even know how much it's going to cost me. We'll find out. If my mood has changed from now to when I start filming again after it's all completed, it's because a lot of money has been taken out of my bank account, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Guys, I wasn't entirely honest with you before about not doing modifications on my car. I do have a brand new one and I'm pretty proud of it. It's not carbon fiber or anything like that. It's actually cardboard. Custom made, 100%. With most of my videos, I try to incorporate car detailing. And the time has come around this week where I get to detail my car again, and it works in well, as I'm hopefully taking it to the mechanic tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed that short music video of me cleaning up my car. I don't know how many times you've seen it happen, but there's another one for you. It needed to be done anyway. But what I'm going to do today is film this again, filming in the car and the noise that's happening, because yesterday I just wasn't happy with the quality of the footage. It was sitting on the dash, the camera where it is now, and the vibration and noise and everything was coming all up through the dash, and you couldn't get the full effect. So I wasn't overly happy with it, but now I've got my tripod sitting next to me in a good position, and it's basically going to give you the view of if you were sitting there. So hopefully that'll be a bit better. What I'm going to do is gradually increase in speed so you can hear the difference from before and after when the wheel bearing hub has been replaced. Alright, I'm going to be coming up to 40 kilometers an hour now. 20. and 40. Not too bad. The sound is actually tolerable, but now I'll creep up to 60. And I'm at 60 now. You really start to hear the whirring sound. That's definitely not the tyre noise. I'll go right up to 80 now, and you'll hear it build up, but listen carefully as I turn left, as it will disappear completely, going back to the way it should be. That's 40. That's 60. And that is 80. Now I'm going to turn the corner. And it's gone. Back again. And even when I turn right, the noise stays. At 80 kilometers an hour, new vibrations have been found, and I have to kind of raise my voice. I don't even think having the music up loud can cover it. And another test again, 80 kilometers an hour, turning this corner, turning left, it practically disappears. And then I turn straight, and it's back. I guess the reason why it stops is because I'm taking the weight, the stress off the affected wheel bearing. I actually called the mechanic this morning, and they said that they can fit me in tomorrow morning. So when I start filming again, it'll either be fixed up or in the process of being fixed up. Another way I checked if my wheel bearing has had its run was not only did I go for a spin and it was making excessive noise, I gave the wheel a bit of a shake while it was up to see if there was any play, and there actually wasn't. Until I gave it a spin, and you can hear that metal on metal grindy sound. That, I believe, in my honest opinion, is a wheel bearing that needs to be replaced. Today's the day that noise hopefully goes away. Actually, that rhymes. This is the part here, guys. It cost me $90. It's what's getting replaced. So hopefully all that noise will stop very shortly. So the wheel bearing has officially been replaced, and before we go for a spin so you can have a bit of a listen, I'll go over the prices with you. I was initially quoted $560 to have both of them replaced. That means that they would have brought the wheel bearings in and had them fitted, but that was a little expensive, so I went out and got the wheel bearing myself, just the one of what I needed, and got them to charge purely labor, and that was $100 at another mechanic. So there's a lesson learned in all this. Either you can do it yourself, if you're good enough to do it yourself, or go out and buy the wheel bearing assembly of what you need and then take it to the mechanic that way. So like me, you're only paying for the labor. So that's why it's good to shop around. But anyway, without further ado, let's go for a spin, and so you can hear the difference. What I'm gonna do is go right up to 100 kilometers an hour. And you remember what it sounded like before at 80, so let's have a listen now. Keep in mind, this thing does have a stainless steel exhaust system all the way through, so the noise that you do hear is probably just from that. But anyway, I'll go up. That's 40. That's 60. That's 80. And that's 100. That is as smooth as. You gotta remember, this thing has directional tires on, so they are a little bit noisy, but that wheel bearing noise, it's all gone. That's it for this video. I'm sorry if it's a little bit disjointed, but I hope you all enjoyed it and my journey from getting the wheel bearing done, and you found it a little bit interesting to how it was before to how it is now. If you're going through something similar, you now know how it all works. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all later.